Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Scandinavia. In the last episode, we attacked Denmark and ripped away a large chunk of their territory, a whole duchy. Handed it out to vassals. Though, upon further consideration, kind of too late to do that now, but it probably would have been better to go after this duchy rather than that duchy. Because this duchy has a holy site, and I forgot about that. So, we'll just have to grab that one later. No big deal. We'll just wait for the truce to expire, or the ruler to expire, and that'll eliminate the truce. Murder scheme, not going to work very well, so I guess we'll have to hold off on that. A few other things. My cat died. One of my vassals tried to seduce me. You know, those sorts of things. And at the end of the episode, I was looking at this duchess on my borders here, who controls a rather sizable chunk of territory. And the fact that I can declare war on her to subjugate her and force her to be my vassal. That might be a risky proposition. You cannot afford the cost of the wars upon declaring. It cost me 750 prestige. So I would have to probably go raiding first and then hit her. She does have an ally who's not all that powerful, so it really wouldn't be that much trouble. Your spouse is dead. Through marriage between you and you. This guy doesn't look so good. Severely injured. Huh. If you die, that alliance goes away. I could start the scheme. Just in case he does recover. But I'm not sure he's going to survive that long. So, you know, we'll see. I can convince a couple of people here. 17 gold, yeah. 23 gold, sure thing. These guys aren't even worth it. Alright. So, I guess I will raise my army as raiders. My concubine has become pregnant. Interesting. Well, that's kind of what happens. Alright, still gathering. There we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and split the army. And we're going to send these guys in two different directions. You head for the English coast. You head down here. See if I can conduct two different raiding operations at the same time. Alright, what do we got? Nothing there. What about you? You got some cash. Alright, what might I be able to grab here? They have some loot. Alright, we've got that looted. This looks nice. Juicy. Ah, had a daughter. I will name her after Skuld. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of High Chieftain Ryugi's castle, which I don't think he actually has a castle because we're tribal. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of the local mountains with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. We will pay a hunter to draw a map, and he's a tattletale. That's no good. I don't think I need to sway you anymore. You're in prison. That's interesting. Someone is attempting to murder me, but doesn't have a very good success chance. Ooh, that's a really juicy raiding target. The settlement of Vorbas, an important stronghold in Greater Vorbas, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of the vast tracts of land, many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Jarl Raldar. Something like that. To choose from. Bring me bounteous plunder. Indeed. I think I'm just going to grab a little bit more cash here. And then I'll bring my raiders home. What's this? 19 gold? Sure, grab it. Ah, an available Dynasty Legacy. I think I am going to go down the blood tree because it'll allow me to improve my chances of inheriting good congenital traits and developing new good congenital traits, which are very, very nice. Alright, bring me more plunder. Bring the troops home. Ah, as I make all the preparations necessary for this guy's departure from the world, he went and died on his own. Well, that's what I was figuring. So that means you no longer have an ally, and you're defending against someone who's attempting to take some of your land. This here. Who are you? This guy? Okay. Well, let's get my troops home. Because you're about to have another problem on your hands. Disband the armies. Trading outpost constructed in Telemark. Excellent. Go ahead and upgrade this. 400 prestige. I don't think I necessarily want to do that just yet. What's going on here? The Jarl is in prison. Defending against you. You're trying to retake your territory. Well, that's rather annoying. I'm going to murder you. Again. Well, murder the ruler of that duchy again. Oh, you only have one son? Well, that's unfortunate. So that isn't actually going to help me at all. Because I need them to have multiple sons. I'm probably just going to have to sway you for a little bit just to make sure you stay happy and loyal. Alright, so I'm going to add a rally point up here. Actually, where do I want to add the rally point? Probably here. There we go. It's not going so well for you, is it? I'm going to declare war to subjugate you. Alright, we're going to split that army. I took Saga out playing with a bow, and to my surprise she ran into a wounded doe. When she showed me the animal, though its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death, Saga just smiled. She keeps it straight, the trait sadistic. I could give her ambitious or paranoid. Ambitious is good. I'll have her keep sadistic. Alright, you start marching over there and start sieging some stuff. I was watching Arnie play with other children when Frederick tried to push him over. The moment did not last long, as Arnie soon had made an entirely new game out of it and forgotten the previous game entirely. Gains a trait, keeps a trait fickle, wrathful, forgiving, intrigue down. I think I'm trying to train you in intrigue. So I don't want your intrigue to go down. Diplomacy down, martial up, intrigue down. No. I guess you can keep fickle. That's alright. Consumption? A crimson stain, so stark against the pale cloth I stared at it in disbelief. Suppressing another cough, Did I? I wipe my fingers against my lips, my hand trembling as I pull it back. I can feel the warm wetness, but I dread to look. Send for a physician. I believe consumption is tuberculosis. Yeah, I'll pay for the good one. try to go for a safe treatment. A little brighter. Mila brought me a croaking bucket to my chambers and told me to expose my upper body. She grabbed a toad, gutted it and with deft hands, and proceeded to place the still twitching carcass on my chest. She continued until the bucket was empty and my torso was covered. The toad treatment turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent. We get a reduced disease symptoms, which gives me a huge boost in my health. Good, because I really can't afford to die just yet. No. Stay there. Oh. Trying to get rid of the stinking pop-up. I don't really care if a notable guest has arrived. Alright, so now we have taken over that siege. Now, if we win this war, we're going to be immediately at war with this guy, who looks like they have their own problems. My queen is pregnant again. Alright. Are you going to try and re-siege this? I think you might be. Indeed you are. Alright. Forget that siege for the moment. I cannot afford to allow you to re-siege that. Yeah, get out of there. Wow, something happened to your army. You lost a ton of troops. Alright, you just park yourself there, and then you continue the siege. I have a new son. Halker. And that is probably going to all of a sudden cause me to lose a couple titles. Unless I decide to disinherit the son. Whoa. Oh, that's a tiny army. Okay. I don't know what you were thinking. Oh, well, you were thinking you had to do something because you're going to lose this war. Available perks. Alright, writing history. Commission epic decision? That sounds interesting. Above my domain limit. Is that because I'm getting negatives from something? Yeah, I'm getting negatives from that. Can you help me manage my domain for the time being? There we go. Salt in the wound. While I was at the market with Arnie, his attention was called by a criminal chained in the pillory. Arnie watched him for a while. When he did nothing but cough and beg for water, Arnie rolled his eyes and kept on walking. Keeps the trait callous. Intrigue up. Arrogant. That doesn't really help much. Compassionate. No. Keep callous. That'll help the intrigue. 98%. March for that holding. I don't think it's going to take long for us to win this. And you're really, really not going to like me. But it's going to be kind of too bad. Because actually, this is going to benefit you. Because you're going to lose land to this guy unless you become my vassal. Because then I will protect you. Saga comes of age. Alright. With sufficient tutelage, even a child has displayed little natural talent towards diplomatic influence, such as Saga can come to truly understand it. A true silver tongue, she could sway the opinion of counts and kings alike. When she speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. Queen Kai's contributions towards Saga's education cannot go unmentioned. Her guidance has helped the child reach further than I could have alone. She is a gray eminence. Alright, so now I have a really good daughter. Now, can I get a matrilineal marriage with her that might lead to an alliance? That doesn't really help. What about some good traits? If nothing else. Because it'd be good to have some good traits in the family. There's a genius, but he's 62. Herculean, but he's 1. Alright. You know what? I'll take the guy with robust. You. You're alright. Actually, is there anybody with good traits? Who might I actually want to bring in here? Somebody with some good intrigue? The genius. You. Quick. Very good intrigue. Alright, so that'll bring him into the court. Ooh. War 1. And that means that I could now replace neighboring ruler lost war. Now I'm fighting a whole bunch of people. Defending. Defending. Alright, I have no idea who I'm defending against, but I'll figure it out. That's that guy. And then you can make your way down here. Start working on both of these. Alright, so if I replace you with you. Yeah, that's fine. Disrupt some schemes. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my acquaintance, Westlecan, is scheming against me. Throw her in jail. Smallpox. A killer in our midst. The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. The lucky man is Nomedas, a prisoner. The taint possessing his flesh is a danger to us all. While he remains afflicted, no life at court is safe. Isolate him and pray for redemption. I guess. See, now you're negative 100. What on earth is this? I'm a little busy. Honor our lines and join me in the Swedish conquest of the Prince Bishopric of Nice. What? What are you doing? No. No. I'm not helping you grow your power. I'm looking to come for your kingdom soon. My poor wife is fighting for her life. The taint possessing her flesh is a danger to us all. Alright, take some drastic measures. She lost the trait smallpox, but she is now disfigured. Oh. Alright, 83% here. That's your army. The outbreak of smallpox, which has ravaged my court, is finally over. Its victims have either pulled through or departed from this world. My court physician Mila assures me that all bodies have been properly handled and that the threat is wholly gone. Good. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, Sheikh Abdul Wahad of Batiha has brought forward evidence that Arnie is not my son, but was fathered by my vassal Jarl Frederick. What? There's no way to indisputably prove any of this, but it is all starting to make sense. Let's see. Queen Kai's secret is revealed to me. Jarl Frederick gains the trait of adulterer. Let's see. Let's see. If the accusations are correct, then the secret's revealed. Has happened. So that's going to happen regardless. Allows me to rightfully imprison my vassal. Ooh. I can imprison the queen. I'll go with that. We'll deal with that later. I was riding through the streets of Tunsborg when a mob of screaming and shouting peasants descended on my retinue. Thankfully, my guards did not hesitate to start cutting them down left and right while I made my way back to the castle. This was undoubtedly the work of that vile knave Gear. Who are you? You're my cousin? Can I Sway, infiltrators. It has come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Nidaros, the capital of my vassal, who I can now imprison with a hook. Okay. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. Nope. Not worth it. We're going to be canceling that particular operation. And instead, once we're done these wars, we're going to be imprisoning him. Oh, really? Okay. That'll just have to naturally end on its own. We gotta deal with this army down here. Yep, that one's over. Enforce my demands. So be it. Attacker controls war. The chiefdom of what? Of that? You know what I'd almost say? Norway. Oh my goodness. I now control a bunch of stuff in Iberia. Okay. Well. Interesting. I know where he's coming. Yeah. Don't even think about it. Champion Prusus Wilkus wounded Champion Jarl Knut killed Chieftain Hroldar. We now lost our Chancellor. Well, we'll have to assign a new one. So be it. We have a really good Chancellor right there. Though you hate my guts. Integrate title. The title becomes de jure part of your primary title. Interesting. What is happening here? You have a rebellion that you're now dealing with. We're gonna need a commander. Should I just surrender this? Because I have no interest in this territory whatsoever. No. I'll go take it back. My vassal Carl, or Jarl Knut, has been wounded. Oh, he's probably gonna die. I grew gaunt and coughed and bled, though I thought I would waste away to nothing. It certainly felt that way when I could barely climb out of bed, yet my health and strength recovered, if ever so slowly. Finally, I am ready to face the world and all its challenges. Alright, we have recovered. Can I rally some more troops? 2,000 more troops. Bring the troops back. I might just have to just surrender this army, or this war. Because it's a war I inherited, it's one I don't really intend to fight, it's over territory, I don't really care if I lose. And this is just going to be an annoyance for quite some time. And I just lost that battle. Yeah, I'm done. Surrender. Solitude in the Great Hall. Arnie seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He slipped underneath one of the tables and there hid from people for the entire meal. He gets shy, which is not good. Impatient. Learning down. Gluttonous. Stewardship down. Let's see. Diplomacy down. Keeps shy. So, has shy right now and keeps it. Learning up. Personal scheme power minus 15%. That's hostile scheme power plus 15%. Monthly prestige. You know what? Impatient, I think, is going to be better for this character than shy. Alright, need a new steward. So be it. Primary heir of the wrong dynasty. Again? It's probably because you are not voting for me. My cousin. Electors voting for this guy. A whole bunch of them. That's rather irritating. Well, I gotta end the episode here. Total score, this candidate is 19. My second son. Jarl Sunni. Jarl Boulder. My cousin, who doesn't even hold any territory. if I were to murder him. That's probably a good thing. Get rid of that one. And besides, and you... Your father's dead. Interesting. I was going to imprison him and then kill him, but it looks like somebody else did my work for me. Alright, well... I'll have to see how this is all going to play out. But I've got to deal with my cousin. And, I wonder if I could invite him to court. Alright, well, I gotta deal with that next episode because we are out of time here. So, I'll try to work that out. And for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.